Is it true you never hung up your gold and platinum records? And,
Right.
And you actually threw them away or something?
No, I stuck them out in the shed, and they got rained on, so I had to throw them out. But I was that was not
That's crazy to me.
honestly. But I mean, the first gold record I ever got, I put up because my dog was on the cover, and I was real jazzed about all that, and that I finally had some success. But after that, it was kind of embarrassing to me. It's like, hey, check me out, like having photos of yourself, like glamour shots of yourself all over the house. And I know people who do, you can walk down the hall and it's like bling, 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 bling. But I've always looked forward and felt it was kind of bad karma to put stuff you'd already done and had already been successful up. I think it's an issue with my, because I've been fighting depression all my life, absolutely. So I think it's something to do with that. I don't, part of me probably isn't, I'm not worthy.
Do you take anything?
Yeah, I've been on enough Prozac, but I wrote my autobiography. It came out a couple of years ago, and I actually detailed my whole journey with it, and I realized then it's part of my creativity too. I mean, when you're depressed, you're always going, "What the hell's wrong with me? What's the hell wrong with me?" And you look inside a lot more than maybe someone who doesn't suffer from it does. So, and you come up with ideas.
Right. I was gonna. One thing you could give the people out there that are suffering from depression. What one thing that could help?
I'd say try and turn it into a win. I think it's a lot of my songs came from that. I like Jesse's Girl. It does have darkness to it, and a lot of my songs are from that kind of perspective. And I try and. When it pulls you down, it pulls you down. There's no you got to get through that. But meditation has helped me a lot, actually.
Yes.
Do you do TM or you just regular meditation?
No,
TS.
just breathing and I tried TM, but the whole idea of I couldn't get past I'm saying the word. Whereas with breathing meditation, I could truly clear my mind and not think about anything. The thoughts come up, but that and orgasm are the only few seconds where I have peace.
Yeah.
You can't be depressed when you're coming.
Yeah, but with the orgasm, the worst thing is you got to aim and not hit your shoes.
Get it in the sink.
Did it mess your erections up though? I've always been afraid of any type of antidepressants.
I'm on Lexapro. I've been on Lexapro since I was like 10.
Okay.
Well, you're what are you now? 12? So it's probably not affecting you.
Hey, fucking Rick!
But it doesn't affect you when you're young, right?
No, I mean a little bit. I don't know. I think. Sorry.
It's gonna make you laugh all day. But does it mess your rods up or no? Either one of you guys.
I noticed that I could only do one a day. Like I used to be able to go maybe 2 or 3.
Oh, fucking mean. Oh.
Yeah,
but I have
no
pills.
problem.
We
But
forget
now
that.
I'm
Oh
one.
yeah, I remember doing it more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it fucks you up a little bit. Can you keep a rod with it though?
Yeah, I can keep a rod with it.
Okay, well that's always scared me.
It affects different people different ways. I mean, some people don't affect it at all, and some people it really knocks it in the dirt.
Does it mess your creativity up too? I was always afraid of affecting my mind, and then I wouldn't be as creative.
Numbs you down a little bit.
Right.
I stopped taking it when I started doing stand-up, and then I just got back on it a year ago because I was afraid, and there's no difference.
I agree. I think
you just feel a little better,
yeah,
and you could think better.
What it did for me was it blew the black cloud away because I would always edit myself. I didn't write a song for 3 years because I'd start writing and the voice would go, shit, that's crap, that's garbage. So I never finished a song. When I started taking Prozac, actually for the first time, I finished a song and I went, okay, this is not going to affect me creatively. In fact, may help.
Do you have to take more and more, or is it just one dose?
It goes up.
Goes
you
up?
start at usually 10, and then you work your way up to 50.
I'm on pretty low dose now because I want for acting. I felt there was an element of it that made it a little more difficult for me to cry on cue. Because hey, what do I got to cry about? I feel
so
fucking
happy.
great.
Yeah.
So I backed it down, and I have to deal with that. But and sometimes I go off it, which is you're not supposed to do. But.
How do you cry on cue? What's your? Because some people can do it and some can't. What is your thing? Will you remember something, or can you just put yourself in that vibe with a song?
You do, but you can only hit a nerve so many times. I mean, my dad died early, and I used that, but after you do that 10 times one day from different angles, it's like going, yeah, my dad. It doesn't. it doesn't do it. So actors use different things. I mean, the thing I found the most works is get into the friggin' scene and feel it, and it happens. If it's sometimes it happens when you don't expect it too. So.
So your dark days are a lot less, it seems.
What's that?
Your dark days in general are a lot less, where you're suffering from the depression.
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because the more I work, the better, the more I feel better.
Distractions.
Yeah. When you don't have time to think, it's okay.
Makes it easier.
And you're doing something you love, so it's not. You're not sitting. I mean, like hotel rooms.
When you're alone, it's
late at
when
night
it gets
really
you.
suck.
Yeah, when you're alone, that's when it's hard.
I have depression, and I'm afraid to take something because
You think it's going to change you? Like,
I've been going to therapy for 8 years, and I talked to my therapist about it. So
Yeah.
let's just go back and find out what the fuck it is. But it's been
You mean
8
who
years.
it is?
And and I have fucking shitty friends like this.
yeah,
Trying to
it
help
doesn't
him.
help. I
I
know.
love my friend, but I think he was molested.
We all were at some point, weren't we?
Yeah, we're all diddled.
Possibly. How old were you?
I think I was like 8.
Really?
You kidding?
No, it's serious.
No, we all think somewhere, we've blacked it out, right? Don't we?
Yeah, there's something.
But what you're saying is, oh shit, I have ADD too, so I completely lost the track.
I don't know if I take it. I'm worried that it would fuck me up more. Because you take this and you
How
take
about
that.
try?
How do you know?
Try it.
You take.
I just started
Prozac
it again. I was off of it for like 4 years.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't fight it anymore, and it's the best.
You were depressed even doing SNL? You were like really like.
Yeah, I would not. Some part of me will not allow myself to be happy.
Yeah, to enjoy
I can't
success
enjoy
or
it.
anything. Yeah.
Like I'll enjoy something for like 30 seconds, and I'll be like, all right, what else is what's gonna happen?
Well, how do you between you take what Prozac?
I take.
And you take
taking
Lex-
Prozac.
Lexapro.
Well, what's the difference?
It's
How do you know?
just a different.
How do you know what to take?
They're all pretty much similar.
Take them all. Start taking them all,
But-
and then back them out one by one.
Yeah. Like
Give it
I
a try,
tried Prozac, and it didn't work as well for me as Lexapro.
Yeah, it's a
did.
chemical thing.
It's
and,
they get your chemical balance and they figure it out.
I've been recommended Wellbutrin. My old therapist recommended because I was so worried about like not being sexually.
Yeah, Wellbutrin's supposed to be. Hey, this has turned into a doctor show.
Yeah.
Wellbutrin's supposed to be better for your heart-on. Yeah, for sure. It didn't help me with depression at all.
Oh, okay.
But
But you
it
got
helps
a
other
nice
people. It's
rod
like
out of it.
Aleve and Tylenol. I mean, there's a million different headache things,
Yeah.
and people find one that works the best for them too.
But then
so.
people say like, "Well, your life is good," and it's like I understand that intellectually and rationally. Like I could write that down on paper, and I know but it doesn't matter. It's
Right.
like one thing goes wrong, and you're like, I am fucking. It's always a confirmation of the fact that I'm worthless.
That's
yeah,
a chemical
exactly.
thing.
It's a self-worth issue.
yeah.
Absolutely.
It's so fucked up.
We
when
feel
things are
guilty
going
being
the
happy.
best.
yeah.
When things are going
I have no
great,
right to be happy because I'm a jerk.
Right.
and
yeah.
nobody gets it. No, dude, everything's. I know.
I know.
Stop.
I hate it.
Dude, and it's always people that are like doing less than you or whatever. Dude, you got this and I got this, and it's like, dude,
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I feel
it's
worse
internal.
than you.
yeah.
It's internal, and I actually in my autobiography, I learned a lot writing it. That in the highest time in my life in the '80s, I was walking. I had this big, beautiful house in Malibu. I had platinum records that I never put up on the wall. Was married to an incredible woman that fortunately I'm still married to. Just had my first baby. And I was walking around the pool going, I am so fucking miserable. What this, because the big lie is fame, success, adulation, money will heal you, right? And we all still have that, And I still think, well, okay, now I've done this movie with Meryl Streep, I'm going to be much happier. But it's all internal, so that no matter how much shit you pile on, it's just a Band-Aid, and it falls off, and you get up in the next morning, you look in the mirror, and it's still you. Mm. And that's hard. And people who view you as successful and don't have that issue to deal with do go, what the fuck you got to be upset about?
Right.
Come on, seriously.
Yeah.
But it's a life sentence that you can't go to rehab and kick and come out and go, yeah, I was hooked on heroin, but I'm good now.
Right.
You can't do that with depression,
It's a
so
lot
you have to
deeper
deal
than
with it.